Okay, those who know me from the past, my name is Cav, but they call me now Brother Cav. But this is not about me. I'm about to go into a lesson about the tongue and laying aside all wickedness from the tongue. Okay, so let's start off with First Peter chapter 2, verse 1. First Peter chapter 2, verse 1. Therefore, laying aside all malice and all guile and hypocrisy and envies and all evil speakings. Okay? So, us in the faith, we have to lay aside all malice. And that word aside in the Greek is 659. To cast off, lay apart, aside, down, put away all. We ought to put away all. And that word all in the Greek is 3956. All things, whole thing, anything, any form. Okay? So we're supposed to put down any form of malice and guile and hypocrisies and envies and all evil speakings out of our mouths. And for the malice, we're going to the Greek, and that's ill will, an ill will desire to injure, wickedness, depravity, wickedness that's not ashamed to break laws, wickedness that's not ashamed to break laws, proud to do wickedness, evil, trouble. The origin is of a bad nature. So, you know, not such as it ought to be, of a mood of thinking, feeling, acting. So the origin is from a bad nature and it's from the mood of thinking that way and feeling and acting that way. A base of wrong, troublesome, injurious, destructive, so on and so forth. And guile in the Greek is 1388, meaning craft, deceit, wild, subtle, inventor of lies, slyness, cunning, being cunningly dealing with others, slick, sneaky, deceptive, and hypocrites. And a hypocrite mean in Greek 5271 is to take up another statement in reference to what one has decided or for oneself, to impersonate anyone, play a part, to stimulate, find, or pretend. Okay? Being a hypocrite is to pretend. Playing as if you're truly in the faith, but you're really not. But pretending to be outwardly, but inwardly, you really have no desire to walk after Christ. And the Most High looks at the heart. Envy in the Greek is also 53:55. Envy, prompt by envy, basically jealousy. Jealousy is what produces envy. Evil speaking is Greek 2596. Talkative, against, slanderer, backbiter, defamer. So a person who's an evil speaker is very talkative. And through being talkative, he injures the name of somebody or their reputation, talking bad about one behind their back. And that's wicked. That's not of the Most High. So you have to be true to your brother. Don't be backbiting, man. Corrupt is from the Greek 4550. Rotten, corrupt by one, and no longer fit for use. Worn out, of poor quality. Bad, unfit for use. That's what the word corrupt means. It's useless. Something that's corrupt is useless. So let's read Ephesians chapter 4, 25 through No, Salakia. Ephesians chapter 4, 22 through 25. Okay. Ephesians chapter 4, verse 22. That ye put off concerning the former conversations, the old man, which is corrupt according to the deceitful lust. See, the old man is corrupt according to deceitful lust. The old man is corrupt and it only goes by your lustful desires. That's wicked and it's useless. Because when you're living in the flesh, it leads you to death. But when you're living in the spirit, it leads you to life. Verse 23. And be renewed in the spirit of your mind. So when you're reading this word right here, it renews you in the spirit of your mind. So you will put off the old man and put on the new. Verse 24. And that ye put on the new man, which after God is created in righteousness and true holiness. Wherefore, putting away lying, speak every man truth with his neighbor, for we are members one of another. Okay? So when you putting on a new man, you do what? Therefore, putting away lying, putting far from you lying, speaking every man truth with his neighbor, for we are members one of another. So those that are in the body, this is what you have to do, man, before the Most High. You have to speak truth to your neighbor. Be honest. No lies, no guile. Putting on a new man, doing what's right. I know it's hard to do what's right, but when you do things that's right, man, you'll be looked upon as somebody that's official, somebody that you can really trust, man. And it's blessings walking in righteousness, man. But walking in deceit just make you look corrupt and a liar and somebody that's unworthy to be trusted. Or now you don't want to live like that, man. So let me go down to verse 31. Verse 31. We in Ephesians chapter 4, verse 31. Let all bitterness and wrath and anger and clamor and evil speaking be put away from you with all malice. Okay? So we ought to not be bitter towards one another. Don't hold grudges. Don't be bitter. You know, don't be clamorous, argumentative. Don't hold anger. You could be angry, but sin not. Just because you're angry doesn't mean you should act bitter or be boisterous and argumentative. Okay? So put evil speaking away from you, man. And you know, soft words, man. Soft words bring it peace, man. So let me go to Colossians chapter 3, verse 8, man. Chapter 3, verse 8. Chapter 3, verse 8. But now ye also put all these anger, wrath, malice, blasphemy, filthy communications out your mouth. Okay? You put these to the side. Put all these to the side. And lie not one to another, seeing that ye have put off the old man with his deeds. So when you put off the old man, what are you putting off? You're putting off anger, wrath, malice, blasphemy, filthy communication out of your mouth. Out of your mouth. Okay? And blasphemy is to speak evil of, or to speak profanely of, or to God, curse God, or utterly blaspheme. Okay? So let's go to Hebrews chapter 12, verse 1. Let us lay aside every weight and sin which do beset us, and let us run with patience. Okay? When we run in this race, it's with patience. And don't let sin beset us, man. We keep falling to the same sin, and then we end up in the same place in life, man. We have to die to sin. We have to crucify ourselves with Christ. And when you crucify yourself with Christ, you do that by crucifying your lustful desires. Die with him. Put down the old man and pick up the new. Okay? James chapter 1 verse 21 states, lay off all filthiness and superfluity and naughtiness and receive the word in meekness. You read in this word, you receive it in meekness. You receive the word of meekness, not haughtiness. Don't come into this word already thinking you know everything. You don't. You got to come into this word as a babe and receive it and try it and test it and taste it. Okay? You taste it by experience. Experience was written. Okay? Ephesians chapter 4 verse 29 says, let no corrupt communication proceed out of your mouth, but that which is good to the use of edification. Okay? Don't let corrupt words come out your mouth, but let your words be useful for edification, bringing love and peace, and educating one another in Christ and those that don't know Christ. Ephesians chapter 5 verse 4, neither filthiness nor foolish talking nor jesting, which are not convenient, but rather give thanks. Okay, foolish talking, jesting, they're not convenient. So you might as well, with your tongue, you give praises and thanks to the Creator who wakes you up every day in the morning. Okay. So we're going to go to Matthew chapter 12, verse 36. Because this is why you're supposed to, the Most High's word is true. So it's written right here. It says, every idle word man shall speak, he shall be accountable. So any word you speak towards somebody is injurious, man. Putting your hands on somebody is not the only way you can injure them. Words can injure people, man. Injurious, man. Injurious. Just like the definitions you was looking up, man. Slander, malice, slander, speaking God, all these things that are injurious to someone's reputation or life. You can break somebody down. You can spiritually murder somebody through words, man. Matthew 12:35. Good or evil. This is speaking about the good or evil treasures out of man's heart. So just take the good out of your heart and speak it. And don't look for revenge, man. Don't look for revenge, because the Most High, He'll take care of you. Don't look for revenge. Colossians 3:2 says, set your affections on things above, not on the earth. Set your affection on things above, not here. Set your affections on things of the Most High. Give your all to God, not part of you. And the word positive in the dictionary means having the mindset, confidence, overconfident, constructive, trust, reliance, and assurance. Be a new creature, confident in God. Be positive in God. Have a positive mindset, knowing that He sent His Son to die for your sins, and that through Him you have eternal life, man. Don't care what nobody says. These scholars, people want to debate. These people with high names. People praise men because of their name. Don't do that, man. Praise the Most High. Only He is good. Man is limited. The Most High let man see what He wants them to see. So you can't trust man. Let the Most High lead you into what's error. Let the Most High lead you to what's truth. Okay? Proverbs 15:1. A soft answer, like I was saying, a soft answer turneth away wrath. So if the brother coming at you aggressive or argumentative, nah. You speak softly, man. Because a soft answer turning away wrath. You have to prove nothing to nobody but God. Be an example. Put down your pride. Proverbs 16:13. They loved him that speaketh right. So you speak right things, man, you'll be loved, man. But from the scorner, you'll be hated. Those that hate God and hate the word of God, if you're speaking righteous, they'll hate you. But the righteous will love you. Shalom.